Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about the best phase of BDS, our internship. 4 साल मेहनत करने के बाद, कोटा पूरा करने के बाद, फाइलें करने के बाद, इधर उधर दौड़ने भागने, डांट सुनने के बाद, finally we have made it. Right, no more exams for 1 year. Right, we can work independently and we can enjoy. Right, no tension at all. So is intern supposed to be enjoyed? Obviously yes, a resounding yes. And after putting in so much efforts, you guys deserve it also. And some colleges, they'll give you stipend also. So again, that again is a very something to be proud of. It's an achievement. So yes, you deserve to spend that also. Having said that, intern is to be enjoyed, it is not to be wasted. I mean, it's your choice, but I think intern can also be the most crucial phase. Now, in regards to your preparation, internship can again either it can be something that you do not do for a year, or it can serve as the best, especially if you want to go for your post graduation exams. Now, if you do not want to do PG, that is completely different. However, if you want to, then there are certain points which can help you so that you can utilize your internship. First of all, the earlier you start, the better. So the day which I am recording the video, it's 14th March. Okay, so today is Holi. Happy Holi to all of you. The next exam is scheduled in the next month, April 19th, 2025. If you are someone who wants to give or are eligible to give in the next year, do not wait for this exam to be open. Why? First of all, please understand that just because it is in April this year, it may not be in April next year. It can be in Jan, Feb, March also. It may be in December also. So now that is the sad story, unfortunately. Currently, we cannot change that. So the thing is that even if let's say it's in April also. So the thing is, okay, now if you start in June, what happens? You get 6 and 4 months of 2026, you get 10 months. Conversely, if you start, let's say in April here only, you get a whole year. See, if you are to do 22 subjects, now if you have 200 days to complete them, you have 300 days, and or if you have 400 days. Again, you are seeing someone who is preparing for 200 days and someone is preparing for 400 days. So the guy who is preparing for 400 days, he will have multiple revisions. He will have time to solidify its concepts. You may think, okay, 400 days is a lot. No, it's not. If you are, let's say, even preparing 20 subjects, 400 days, that gives you 20 days per subject. Consider a subject like prosto. It's so technical, it's so vast. Oral pathology, it's so vast, right? So, and this 20 days is not just for preparing once, it's for preparing 4 or 5 times. That is if you have 400 days, which 99.99% candidates do not have, right? So, the earlier you start, the better. Every day, your 1 day is getting wasted. See, the trick is that do not waste any day. It does not mean study for 10 hours every day. No, there will be days where you will not study even for a second also. My simple trick is just study 5 MCQs. Make it a rule that no matter what happens, I will do 5 MCQs. It can be from your phone also, right? From your test series, from your free groups or whatever apps, right? Or if you are a member of my group only, so like there you will get you can do just 5 MCQs. 0.1% is better than 0. That is all I can say. And again, 201 days is also better than 200 days. ठीक है, लास्ट में ये होता है ना, जब वो एग्ज़ाम दे रहे होते हैं, काश एक दिन और होता तो यार ये कर लेते हैं, तो गिव योर सेल्फ दैट डे. Second point, buy books. I am totally against borrowing other people's books which may have been already marked, buying second hand books, and buying very old editions. You don't need to buy tens of books. Currently, I just recommend for starters at least just 2, your Vadvan and your Pulse. सफिशेंट है. पल्स की खुद से 4 वॉल्यूम्स है. एटलीस्ट पल्स तो ख़रीद लो. उसकी लोग सॉफ्ट कॉपी ढूंढते रहेंगे, प्लीज़ DM इफ़ यू कैन सेल योर बुक्स, ये वो. Why यार? It's something which will assist you lifelong. Really, PSCs भी दोगे, ये भी दोगे, मतलब it will assist you. So yes, it costs around 4,000. Now I think all of you can afford 4,000. ठीक है? If you have a choice between going for an academy or buying a new book, please go for a new book. ठीक है? Even if a child comes to me and says, sir, I want to buy your test series, but I can either buy your test series or I can buy a book, I always say, please buy the book. Without test series also people do it. Without book, no one can do it, right? And don't overbuy. There are plethora of books in the market, but thing is, again, as I said, you have, let's say, 300 days on an average. So the thing is, पल्स के देखो 4 वॉल्यूम है, फिर वाधवन की 2 आती है. If any other books you are following, you have your academy notes, etc. and all that. Doing once is not enough. You have to do it 3 or 4 times. I know many students, like I also used to do it, that we think, okay, we want more information, more info. So what we do is, we try to cover a large part of syllabus. Then what happens is, जो चीज़ जनवरी में पढ़ी है वो चीज़ कभी रिवाइज नहीं की, दिसंबर आते वक्त सब भूल गए, ऐसा लग रहा है कभी ज़िंदगी में पढ़ी नहीं है. डोंट डू दैट, right? I made a video how to do it. It's a NEET webinar 2025. It's valid for 2026 also, right? So again, see that you need 3 to 4 revisions, because what you study now you will forget in 3-4 months, unless and until you are constantly revising it. Thirdly, postings are not an excuse, especially for government students. Now what I mean by that is, if you say sir posting की वजह से time नहीं मिला, I get so many students saying to me that, see, I get it, you are working hard, but you are working hard for yourself. So telling me or telling anyone else that यार posting थी तो मैं पढ़ नहीं पाया, like that's it's your time which is wasted. You are now going to have to do PG next year instead of this year. So at least try. You are trying for yourself. Okay, you are not trying for anyone else. You are not giving an excuse to others. You are giving an excuse to yourself. Is it genuine? Yes, but again, see, you are trying to achieve something which only 2% of people in India do. Right, out of 30,000, if only 600 are going, so that roughly translates to a 2% success. Okay, far less for general category. So the thing is that to do something extraordinary, you have to work extraordinary. Give exams when you can. So people are like, sir, preparation नहीं है, next year देंगे, इस साल तो नहीं है. See, when you give exams, it's not just about cracking it. Okay, to be very precise, if let's say your target is next year, then you are prepared next year, but you have 0 experience. Why not take the experience this year? This year you will have no pressure also, because no one is expecting. So gain the experience so that next year you have preparation plus experience. Okay, it just costs some money to give the paper. And the thing is, when you see yourself performing badly in the exam, I can assure you, you will work more hard. Okay, that passiveness will go. You will understand the reality of the situation. If you see your rank, it's 10,000, 8,000, 6,000, then you will realize. And also, you will also have some confidence. Okay, if 30,000 are giving, it's not like I'm the last person. Okay. Lastly, have a reason to prepare, because it's a 1-year journey. So you will need that. When you are frustrated, when you want to quit, then you will remind yourself of it. It can be anything. You want to, for me it was private से मुझे government में जाना है. It can be you like a subject, ठीक है, you want to set up a clinic, or simply you want stipend. Whatever it is, have your own reason, and not just because the world is doing it. Okay. So that's it from my side, and all the best to you. And again, there is a link is given in the description. You can join my free MCQ group. Plus, we also have a very economical test series which helps you to prepare for this exam. Okay, so again, all the best to you guys, and thank you.